Hello and welcome to East Africa Language Academy. My name is Anani Habumurami and I am a professional teacher dedicated to helping students achieve excellence in both English and Kiswahili. This channel is designed for students as well as anyone who wants to develop strong language skills for academic and professional success. On this channel, you will study English and Kiswahili as full subjects. To master these languages, we will professionally focus on 4 language skills. All lessons are structured, clear, and based on academic standards to help you succeed in examinations and real-life communication. If you are serious about improving your English and Kiswahili, this is the right place for you. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and join this academic journey. Thank you for watching, and welcome to East Africa Language Academy.
Good morning, students. Today, we are going to learn something very important in English grammar. Our lesson is about pronouns. Now, listen carefully to this sentence. John is my friend. John is kind. Do you notice something? The name John is repeated again and again. This does not sound smooth, right? So instead of repeating John, we say, John is my friend. He is kind. Here, the word he replaces John. So, what is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun to avoid repetition. Pronouns help us to speak more naturally, avoid repeating words, make our sentences clear and interesting. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use pronouns correctly. Let's begin. A pronoun is a word used in place of a noun. There are several types of pronouns, and the pronouns used depend on the function. First, we have personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used to refer to people or things. We split these into 2 groups depending on where they sit in a sentence. There are subject pronouns, which function as the subject. Those are I, you, he, she, it, we, you. They and object pronouns, which function as object. Those are me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Second, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are used to show ownership of an object. Examples: mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs, e.g. This book is mine. The word mine in this book is mine shows that the book belongs to me. This can be used to replace the possessive adjective and the noun. Third, reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used when the object and subject are the same. Examples: myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, themselves. Let's analyze this sentence. He taught himself. In the sentence he taught himself, the word himself is referring back to he. This shows that he is doing the action and receiving it at the same time. 4. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out specific nouns. Those are words like this, these, that, those. In the example, these are my books. These points to specific objects that belong to the speaker. 5. Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are the connectors. They introduce a clause that gives us more information about the noun, but without starting a whole new sentence. It's like a linguistic glue. The main list is right here: who, whose, whom, which, that. Look at our example. This is the book which I am reading, which connects that specific book with what I am doing to it. 6. Interrogative pronouns. These are the question words. If you see a question mark at the end of a sentence, chances are it started with an interrogative pronoun, like who, which, what, whose, or whom. For instance, who is responsible for this mess? We are using who to identify a person. So now we know all these types. Let's do practice exercises. We are going to fill in these blank lines in our exercise. For example, in sentence number 1, Mary is absent. Maybe is sick. What goes in that first blank? Yes, John, exactly. The answer is she. Let's see how many of you can fill in these blank. Excellent work, everyone. Before we wrap up for the day, let's take a moment for some summary and feedback on the exercises we just finished. I'm really impressed with how you handled the practice exercises. Let's look at the board for some final clarification. For number 1 and 2, most of you correctly identified the personal pronouns. Remember, we use she for Mary and they for the boys because they are the subjects doing the action of the sentence. On number 3, this was a tricky one. We chose mine instead of my because a possessive pronoun stands alone. We don't say this book is my, we say this book is mine. For number 4, who is our interrogative pronoun here because we are asking about a person. And finally, number 5, since the subject is I, the reflexive pronoun must be myself. You can't do it by himself if you are the one doing it. My feedback for you today: you all did a fantastic job connecting the different types of pronouns. I noticed a few of you hesitated on the relative pronouns earlier, but by the time we got to the practice, you were much more confident. Does anyone have any last questions before I give you the homework challenge? No? Great. You've mastered the basics today. Keep practicing these in your daily conversations, and I'll see you all in our next session.